Today we have a special show just about Dallas.
Our feature story will tell you about the activities that we did in Dallas.
Take a look.
Greetings, my name is Olivia Moffat, and on the first night of the amazing Dallas trip, we went to medieval times. We went into this gigantic auditorium where PA sat in the red and yellow section. The show started when all the lights were out except for some multicolored spotlights pointed to the middle where the men were fighting and horses were running. The play went on and each of the knights fought for the princess's heart and the title prince. When we were for the red and yellow knight who looked like Orlando Bloom. And our food was great and we had Pepsi for a drink. Alexis and I got splashed in the face with sand from the horses' hooves because we were in the front row, which was a really good seat. And although our knight did not win, it was a very cool play. It was fun and we got pictures with all of the people. I loved it. I'll pass it on to Megan to see our next stop.
Thanks, Olivia. I'm Megan. The 7th grade class visited the Dallas Holocaust Museum on Thursday morning. A speech from a survivor of the Holocaust started off our tour of the museum. Miss Maggie First, the Holocaust survivor, wasn't sent to a concentration camp, but she and her brother were able to escape Nazi Germany through the Kinder transport. Her speech gave us the feel of what kind of fear she felt trying to avoid the SS. After the speech, we walked through the museum using self-guided audio guides, which allowed us to hear about the part of the Holocaust without disturbing anyone around us. From the clothes that were worn to the teeth that were gathered, the Holocaust Museum went into great details about how every part of the Holocaust is worth a visit. Now, let's go to Matt.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt. And in Dallas, we went to the Dallas Science and Nature Museum. We saw this the second day. It was counted to 1 billion. It has yet to reach 1 billion, but it's been counting since January 1st, 2004. We also saw some big bubbles that you can make any shape basically that you wanted to. We saw a bunch of dinosaur fossils that were discovered about 6 years ago. It was also this really neat thing wherever you got under a camera, you could see like how much heat's in your body. It was pretty neat. After having found this actual science museum, we made our way to the IMAX to learn about the pharaohs and the back in Egyptian times. And during the IMAX, we learned that you can't find the DNA of a mummy in the in the cells, but you can find it in the bones. And also, mummies they got mummified so they can wake up peacefully in afterlife. Now let's go to Jake.
Hi, my name is Jake Warner, and in this part of the feature story, I will be talking about the Grapevine Mills Mall. As you probably already know, the 7th grade went to Dallas, and on the second day, we went to the Grapevine Mills Mall. There are many things to do there, but just a few are shopping in stores like the Nike Factory Store, Heroes, and H Sugar. We could also run around in a giant hamster ball. Or we could eat at places like Sonic, Taco Bell, and Chili's. Now let's go to Josh for some more info on main event.
Thanks, Jake. Hello, I am Joshua Gregory. On Thursday night, after the mall, the 7th grade class went to the main event. It's kind of like a Playtime Pizza, but for older ages. We enjoyed the bowling, laser tag, and winning tickets in the arcade. It was a really fun night, and no one wanted to leave. Thanks for watching. Over to you, Chris.
Hello, my name is Chris Redman. On our last day, we went to the 6th floor museum. It is located in the spot where President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. The museum was really nice, but the only thing I didn't like was we couldn't take pictures. It's really messed up. JFK was the 35th president of the U.S. He was born May 29, 1917, and was sworn in as the 35th president of the United States on January 20th, 1961. President Kennedy was assassinated November 22, 19 63 in Dallas. As he was driving through the town in a convertible with his wife, Jackie. The museum showed us where they think Lee Harvey Oswald shot him from the building, which used to be a book warehouse. After touring the museum, we were able to visit the grassy knoll, which is right in front of the street where John F. Kennedy got shot. Now let's go to Kendall for the spaghetti warehouse.
Hi, I'm Kendall. The 7th graders went to the Spaghetti Warehouse for lunch on the last day of our Dallas trip. The Spaghetti Warehouse is located close to the JFK Sixth Floor Museum. They served sourdough bread first with butter. Next, you had a choice of spaghetti with tomato sauce, spaghetti with meatballs, spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, or fettuccine alfredo as an entree. I chose the spaghetti with meat sauce, which was delicious. We also got a choice of Coke, Sprite, or water as a drink. That's all about the Spaghetti Warehouse. Well, here's IU.
Hi, my name is Yu Muhammad, and I'll be telling you about the Dallas World Aquarium. The aquarium was the last thing we did in Dallas after going to Spaghetti Warehouse and was the far most interesting place I've been to. The aquarium is far beyond any aquarium you've ever seen. In this aquarium, you'll see many animals from the range of a small bird to a sleeping leopard. Personally, what I like the best is the shark tunnel, which was really cool. The aquarium also had a gift shop with many items like stuffed animals and even shark teeth. This was the last thing we did and brought our trip to an end. So back to you, Abby and Alexis.
Wow, I wish we never left.
Me too. It was so much fun.
I have so many good memories from Dallas.
Now let's go to our On the Spot segment to see what everyone's favorite memory was.
Hi, I'm Reagan Evans, and this is On the Spot. As you should know by now, the 7th graders went on the yearly Dallas trip a couple weeks ago, and we came back with lots of memories and better relationships with our teachers and classmates. You have heard what our in-the-middle staff had to say about this Dallas trip, but we wanted to ask the rest of the 2011 7th graders what their favorite part about the trip was.
Laser tag. The mall.
My favorite part about Dallas was Coach Wyatt making fun of everybody on the bus.
I just said it. Oh, the mall.
The mall.
The mall. The Mexican channel. The mall.
The mall.
When Brianna and I had to go to the restaurant to get some chicken, and we had to leave fast, so the cashier didn't out.
The Sixth Store
Museum.
That was the worst.
Victoria's Secret.
Playing on the gigantic Fruit Ninja at the main event, etc.
I guess laser tag.
I liked medieval times.
Main event.
Laser tag.
Laser tag.
Main event. Laser tag.
The aquarium.
The aquarium.
The bus ride.
The main event. Thanks, guys. Those are all really fun and memorable times. Well, that's it for this week's On the Spot. Now let's head back to our anchors, Abby and Alexis.
I already miss Dallas.
Me too. So Abby, what's your favorite subject?
Science. What about you?
Me too.
Coach Wyatt does such a good job.
I know, right?
Right.
Now let's go talk to Coach Wyatt.
No, you don't. You have to introduce him better than that.
Okay.
So now let's go to Stuck in the Middle segment to see the most amazing, most awesome coach and science teacher in the world to ask him a few questions.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you.
Hello, I'm Jack Ramey.
Jason Wyatt.
And I'm Ryan Curry.
And this is In the Middle?
Yes, this is In the Middle.
Thank you guys for having me today.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So,
I've waited, it's been the school year's almost up, I've been waiting for my invitation.
so where did you grow up?
I grew up in Searcy, Arkansas, about 45 minutes to an hour from here.
When did you come to PA and why?
I came to Pulaski Academy in 2000, 2001, and this is I'm finishing my 11th year here. And you know, I always knew I wanted to coach and teach ever since probably I've been in junior high, and Pulaski Academy is one of the places that offered me a job.
I know you taught football, but have you ever wanted to teach anything else, or have you?
No, I've always taught science. I actually student taught high school anatomy and physiology, which is kind of what I had aspirations to do. That's, if I'm going to teach something, that's the part, and that's what I would enjoy teaching about the human body and such. But when I got the job at PA, they needed a middle school science teacher, and I've been there ever since.
What else have you coached at this school?
I have coached I've got 7th grade basketball since I've been here. I still do. I started off with junior high football, and then in 2003, I moved up to high school football. I've also coached 7th grade through junior high boys and girls track. One year I had to coach 7th grade girls basketball along with the 7th grade boys. And no offense to you girls, but the year I coached 7th grade girls basketball was probably the worst coaching experience of my entire life.
So do you have any pets, and what other names?
I do. Well, my girlfriend and I share a dog, Barley, who's a rescue dog. She's part husky, and I don't know what else she is. She can jump a 6-foot fence from standing still. Just jump right over it.
Do you have any other crazy stories about Barley?
No, not really. Now I will say this. I guess it was last summer. We were sitting outside of Starbucks or somewhere, I can't remember. We had Barley on her collars. We had her to the little chair, the little picnic table chairs. So we're sitting there, and something spooked her. She took off. Now we were on Kavanaugh. Okay, something spooked her, and she took off running down Kavanaugh between parked cars, pulling the picnic table chair behind her. It was bouncing around, hitting cars. We're screaming Barley. It was nuts. Chaos. She's still scared of chairs to this day because of that.
What type of car do you drive?
I drive a 2001 white Tahoe.
You ridden a motorcycle?
Yes, I have. I actually had motorcycles when I grew up. I had 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, motorcycles. I had a little YZ50, YZ80, YZ100, and I used to love riding. I guess when I got in junior high or so, I got out of the motorcycle thing.
So what drives you insanely mad?
What drives me insanely mad, besides 7th grade students, slow drivers, people that drive slow in the left-hand lane, drivers that don't use their blinker, people who talk during movies. It wears me out. Those are probably my biggest pet peeves.
What would you do if you could only bring one thing and you wanted a deserted island?
If I could bring one thing, man, I would like if I could have a subscription to a newspaper, so I get that news. I don't know if that count as multiple things or just one thing. If it's a subscription to a newspaper, so I could get that every day, or some food. Can I plant food? Can I plant food on the island?
Yeah.
Okay. Package of seeds, I guess, to plant some food, some nuts and berries.
If you could describe yourself in one sentence, what would it be?
One sentence, I'm going to take that down to just a couple of words. I'm going to say I'm very competitive, sometimes to a fault. It drives me nuts. I wouldn't say I'm a sore loser, but it drives me nuts when I fail or when I lose at something, So I'm very competitive.
Did you ever play high school football?
Yes, I played for the Searcy Lions. Coach Brad Wood and I actually played high school football and basketball together. I'm a year older than he is.
What is your best memory from childhood?
I want to say probably my dad and I going fishing. We used to fish a lot. My aunt and uncle had land close to Greer's Ferry, Heber Springs area, and we used to go up there and fish a lot.
What's your favorite vacation?
I want to say going to the beach. I don't have a particular favorite. Sand, the ocean, you know, sun, warm weather, the smell of the ocean you can hear it coming in.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
What's yours?
I don't know, T-Rex.
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite dinosaur. I'll say, is Dino on Flintstones? Dino? What's his name on Flintstones?
I think it's Dino.
Dino?
Dino.
Dino, I guess.
If you could change your name, what would it be?
I would say, you know, I used to always want my last name to be my first name. I wish Wyatt were my first name. But if Wyatt were my first name, I'd have to change my last name. So it'd be weird, Wyatt.
Well, thanks for being on the show, Coach Wyatt.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome. Back to you, Abby and Alexis.
Thanks, bye.
Thanks, bye.
Thanks, bye.